Hi Gemini, welcome to my channel, The Fool's Journey Tarot. Today is Wednesday, May 13th, 2020. This is Carmilla, and Sylvester's in the window. He's going to make his appearance. Stage left. Anyway, sorry. The animals are being very needy today, as you can see already. So this is a general love reading for the sign of Gemini for this upcoming week in May. Because it's general, it can pertain to anything, relationships or otherwise. Be flexible with the energy. Don't be concerned about the gender of the cards. You may feel like I'm reading for you. You might feel like you're cross-watching for somebody that you're dealing with. Parts of the reading may resonate for you, parts may not. Take what does and leave behind what doesn't. My intention is to reach those that need the message and will benefit from it. So hopefully by the end you'll feel like you have something worthwhile that will be helpful to you. Okay, Gemini, if you're brand new or unfamiliar with my channel, first of all, welcome. Thank you so much for joining me. There is more specific information about my readings and my videos in the description box below. So have a look there. If you are a returning viewer, thank you so much for coming back. I appreciate it. I appreciate your support. So we're going to get started here. I want to give this first deck one more good shuffle, and then we're going to see what's going on with Gemini. I have, by the way, restarted this video about 3 times now, and mainly due to the animals. So I'm going to try not to get distracted by their antics, but I'll just apologize ahead of time if I do. But they both need attention, so they're going to get some attention from me. Okay, so here we go. We have the 10 of Pentacles paired with the High Priestess. Four of Swords in reverse. 5 of Cups. 2 of Wands. The Star. The Chariot, and the Sun in reverse. Don't hurt him. By the way, the bird is relatively aggressive, and she likes to nip at the cat, especially when he gets too close. Like if his tail wags close to her face, she'll go after him. So he won't bother her. He's just an innocent bystander. She, on the other hand, will absolutely go after him. So that's mainly why I'm distracted, because I'm trying to protect him. Okay, Gemini, let's take a look at the cards, shall we? So I'm getting the sense that, first of all, I think that this could be a family dynamic, family situation. You could be involved with a group of people. I have the 10 of Pentacles out here. This could be a group of people or family that is very connected. And when I say that, I mean on a spiritual level. Not just, you know, we're living in the same household. But you could be spiritually connected, could be living with a group of people that you feel connected on a soul level, like soulmates, for example. And we all have more than one soulmate in our life. So again, this could be a group of people that you were meant to live out your life with, learn some lessons with, spiritually grow with. But there's some grief with this 5 of Cups here, some grief surrounding the situation or something that you might be dealing with. I feel like there's some positive energy on the table with the Star card and Chariot. I feel like you might be moving towards something very positive in your life. But there's a certain level of uncertainty. Maybe just not certain about the outcome, but I do feel like there's definitely some positive energy on the table indicating that you're making the right choices, you're moving in the right direction. You just may still be a little bit unclear about what's up ahead. Maybe unclear about the ultimate outcome. I think maybe you even know that you're headed in the right direction. This could be related to, again, these relationships that you're connecting with, the people that you're surrounding yourself with. It could be that you're working with this group of people. Again, it could be family, friends, co-workers. I feel like it's definitely more than just one person. I feel like you know that you're headed in the right direction. There's just still a little bit of uncertainty surrounding the ultimate outcome or where your final destination will end up being. Does that make sense, Gemini? So let's get some more cards on the table. We have the High Priestess in reverse now, clarifying the 10 of Pentacles. That's interesting. And then, wow. And then we have the 10 of Pentacles in reverse. That's crazy. Okay. I love it when this happens. These cards blow me away every time I use them, and I'm just astounded. We have the Hierophant, 2 of Cups in reverse, the Sun in reverse again, with the 2 of Wands, 3 of Pentacles in reverse, 7 of Wands in reverse, and then Strength in reverse. Okay, so let me show you these cards that are making me say wow. Okay, so this is what you have in your underlying set of energy, Gemini. I mean, you take a look at that and you tell me what you think. I mean, you can't make this stuff up. 10 of Pentacles in reverse, 10 of Pentacles in the upright, High Priestess in reverse, High Priestess in the upright. So you are working with a group of people, could be family, could be friends. This feels like a very connected group, something that's, again, could be on a spiritual level. But the reality is there's trouble in paradise. There's something missing, or there's some kind of disruption. This could indicate financial issues. This could indicate, I mean, the 10 of Pentacles in reverse can indicate divorce, can indicate loss of legacy, disruption within a family unit. There's all kinds of meanings to the 10 of Pentacles in reverse. So it's almost like you're almost there. This connection is very solid, but there's something missing, or there's something that's gone awry, or something that's not quite right, or something that needs to be addressed. I do feel like it has to do with the connection, a relationship, maybe something that was lost. This could be indicating a grief surrounding a lost relationship, or something that went wrong within one of the connections that you're dealing with. And you might be trying to figure out what to do about this, where to go from here, what's the right move to make. Maybe you even feel like you've exhausted all of your options and you're not sure what you have left. I feel like there's a sense of trying to figure out what to do next, or trying to clear up some kind of fogginess. The problem is, I think that there is a disconnect, or there's something that's gone wrong. It feels like it could be one relationship, maybe two, but there's something missing here. Maybe there's somebody that you're not working very well with, or there's a lack of communication. but I feel almost like you feel stuck with the idea that you aren't going to get clarity on this, or you aren't going to be able to resolve this particular issue within this one connection, one relationship, and it's really kind of messing up this group dynamic. So moving forward, it's almost like, well, there's something you have to give up. And as you move forward, what you're feeling is not only are you stuck with this lack of clarity, but it's decreasing the strength of this connection, this effort, this group, this working situation. There's something that's gone wrong, and it's causing some grief, lack of clarity, maybe even feeling a little bit helpless or incapable or uncertain about what to do. You know, the first set of cards looked very positive, and now all of a sudden it feels like it's taken a different turn. But it feels like this is centered around a specific connection or a relationship within a group dynamic. Let's go ahead and leave it there for now and see what else we get with this next set of cards, Gemini, and see where we can go from here. The cat is settled in my lap. He almost never does this when I'm doing tarot. He usually stands up and does his paw thing, which causes me a significant amount of issues because I can't shuffle, I can't function. He's being really good. He's just sitting here on my lap. And Carmela's being very good too. I'm gonna have to give her a compliment. Usually she's up here, yeah, she's chewing on my hair. You can see she's doing it. I hate it when she does that, but it's better than her biting my ear, so I'll take the lesser of two evils. So, you know what? The animals are needy, but they're being good. So I'm okay with it for now. See what happens. All right, Gemini, I'm cutting my third deck. Let's see what's going on. So we have the Ten of Swords now and the Star in reverse in your underlying set of cards. Okay, so there's some kind of ending. It could be an ending, a connection within this family or group dynamic that has caused you a significant sense of disappointment, feeling let down, feeling a lack of hope, feeling loss, grief, possibly depression. And we've got the Five of Cups, Star in reverse, Ten of Swords. This feels brutal. It feels very harsh. So there's some kind of ending within this group dynamic that's very, very strong. Whatever situation you're finding yourself in, it's a very strong group of people, very supportive, but then there's this loss, this disconnect, an ending. We have the King of Pentacles in reverse. Four of Cups in reverse. Knight of Swords in reverse. The Devil. The World. Judgment in reverse. So we have a King of Pentacles on the table. This could be your energy, Gemini, or somebody that you're dealing with. I feel like it could be you, but you decide what makes sense to you. The King of Pentacles in reverse could be somebody who's feeling insecure, uncertain, incapable. This could be in the upright, this is somebody who's very grounded, a hard worker. This can be a provider and a protector, a family man, a father figure. In the reverse, this is somebody who's incapable of that kind of position, or he might feel like he's a little bit more concerned about his own needs, his own well-being, rather than the well-being of others or looking after others. This could be somebody who's corrupt in nature, somebody who can't hang on to money, somebody who has those kind of issues. But I feel more than anything that this is somebody who feels like they may be trying to figure out what they did wrong, what the next move is, how they can fix the situation. And I do feel like this person may feel responsible for a disconnect within a group dynamic, family situation. It may even be that this person didn't realize there was something wrong. It's almost like the ending of this relationship was a wake-up call. That's what I'm getting with this Four of Cups in reverse. It ended before this King of Pentacles realized there was a problem. That kind of thing. That's what I'm getting from that set of cards. Please don't start biting now. I just complimented you. It's almost like she gets compliments and she's, oh shit, I'm not acting like a little asshole, so now I have to bite your ear. I don't mean to use the language. I'm sorry, it just came out. There is a sense that this king, and again, I feel like it's your energy, Gemini, but you decide what makes sense to you. I feel like this king is not certain about what to do, or feels like he's just left feeling like he's at a loss, and maybe even feeling a little bit of fear, because I think that it's almost like whatever decision he makes or whatever moves he makes will only lead further toward reconciliation, maybe not lead to a positive outcome. I think that this King of Pentacles feels like he doesn't have any control to change the situation, to make things better. Please don't. The fear could be, again, I feel some shadow energy, especially with the devil here. It's almost like this King of Pentacles, or your energy, Gemini, feels a lack of control. A lack of an ability to change things, make things better. That ultimately the only thing you can do is move forward, maybe adopt a positive perspective, just move forward and let this go once and for all. Seven of Wands can indicate giving up, waving the white flag, throwing in the towel. It's just too hard. I can't do this anymore. I can't defend my position, my stance, my perspective. I just have to give this up. But, it's a pretty bleak outlook. And I think that ultimately this sense of defeat is really the wrong decision to make, or the wrong perspective to adopt, because it's leaving you with this, which is a feeling of hopelessness, helplessness, and lack of clarity, not knowing what to do, feeling like you don't have control. And how do you move forward in a positive way if you don't feel like you have any control over the direction where you're going? Do you know what I mean, Gemini? something wasn't going right. You weren't, there may have been poor communication. There may have been an inability to compromise. So there's something that went wrong within, like I said, there's a relationship, a specific relationship within a group of people that is the reason behind this set of cards. It was a severe and harsh ending with this Ten of Swords out here. Something that maybe I feel like you didn't even know was coming. Maybe you just didn't understand the severity of the situation. I don't have this other person's energy on the table yet, so we'll see if we get anything. But it's almost like it's almost like a giant slap in the face, or I get the feeling like, you know, someone came and just swept the rug out from underneath you, because I do feel this sense of disbelief maybe, or a genuine lack of understanding of what the hell happened. Like what happened? How could this have happened? Kind of like just surprise. With the Three of Pentacles, it's possible that there was, again, I get the feeling that there was not a lot of communication. If there was, it may have been misleading, misunderstood, not clear. You get the picture. Sorry, Gemini. Let's get this last deck out and see what else we can come up with. So we have the Chariot again, getting a lot of repeats. And there's the Devil again, clarifying this Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Knight of Wands in reverse. Ace of Swords, clarifying this Two of Cups. Okay, are you going over here? Please don't walk. Okay, I'm not going to sit here and fix the card. She just, in case you can't tell, stop it. She is purposely, come here, come here. Good girl. You can sit up here for a while. So I'm hesitant to move her because sometimes she'll sit there and bite me. I have 3 wounds from previous days where she refused to get on my finger. And so I don't mind if she sits on the table, but she purposely went down there just to run through my cards. Okay, let's move on. So there's Strength again in reverse. Interesting. Oh, I just looked at Strength in reverse over here, and it's with the Sun in reverse and the Sun in reverse and Strength in reverse over here. I'll show you in a second. There's the King of Pentacles again, clarifying the Three of Pentacles. Nine of Cups in reverse. And there's the Ten of Swords again. Gemini, you know what? I need to get one of those cameras where I can do like a second video and do some like an inlay video so you guys can see this layout, because it's just astounding. It's astounding. So let me just show you what I'm looking at here. Right? I mean, to me, this is just like a sense of defeat. And you don't know what happened. You're just like, shit, what just happened? This just came crumbling down, and I don't even know what happened. It's like again, like a slap in the face, or the rug was pulled out from underneath you, and it's an ending. It's an ending that caused this. It's an ending within a family dynamic. It's an ending within a group situation. I feel like you felt like you were going someplace, like things were moving along nicely with the Star card out here, and then all of a sudden, the shakeup. The shakeup has ruined everything and messed shit up. At the same time, you're still moving forward. It's like this person or this connection, whatever this Two of Cups is for you, it's gone. You may, again, maybe a lost connection. Someone left, you know, the situation, and you didn't expect it, and it's gone now. But you still have to get on the train and keep moving forward. You still have to keep moving forward because it's almost like you were, you know, waiting for the 10 o'clock train and it's here and you've got to get on it. But then this happened right before, like at 9:59, this situation happened, but you still have to get on the train and keep going and just give up on the situation. And for some reason, this is turning out to be like a giant slap in the face. Like, what the hell just happened? And this King of Pentacles, I feel like this King of Pentacles, and again, your energy, Gemini, to a certain extent, you feel responsible for the situation, but you didn't realize that you had a certain level of responsibility, or you didn't know that you were supposed to be taking care of this, or maybe you had a false sense of hope, when in reality, something was broken that you could have fixed or you could have taken care of. I get that sense. Like, this to me would be like a false sense of hope. Like, you are assuming everything's fine and realizing just a second or two too late that it's not fine, that something was messed up. And had you known sooner, maybe you feel, and here's the thing. If you had known sooner what was going on within this connection, could you have fixed it? I think you think that you could have. But it might have been this false sense of hope that ultimately led to this significantly upsetting situation. And when I say significantly upsetting or disappointing, it feels devastating. It feels like a significant loss. Now, with the Five of Cups out here, and I'm going to go ahead and say, I feel like this is past energy, this Five of Cups, especially since it's in your set of cards that for me usually indicates like recent past. This could indicate a death. It could indicate a loss in that manner. A loss of a loved one that was unexpected. But it doesn't have to be. It does, to me, this does indicate some kind of loss, but it could be someone leaving, removing themselves from a situation. But it feels like something that may have been out of your control. So to a certain extent, with the King of Pentacles out here in reverse and then in the upright, I feel like you might be kicking yourself for not having taken action, but at the same time, I don't know that you felt like if there was anything you could have done. Let's get this last set out here, Gemini, and see if there's anything else we can get for you. I am having a little bit of trouble shuffling because usually I shuffle in my lap, and of course Sylvester's there, so this is my last, well, it's not my last set, but we're close to the end. So we have the Magician. Page of Swords. Nine of Pentacles in reverse, with this King of Pentacles in reverse. Two of Pentacles. Six of Wands. Death. Four of Pentacles. And then the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, so it could be that there was some kind of financial opportunity, business opportunity, workplace, something of that nature. Could have something to do with financial gain or profit. I feel like the ending of this situation, the ending of this connection, this relationship, loss, has left you feeling like you may have also missed out on an opportunity. Something that you may have to leave behind. And again, I do feel like it's a working, it feels like whatever this family or group dynamic is, there is some kind of working connection between this group of people. It could be like a family business, for example. It could be an actual work situation where you've lost a connection that you were very close to, and you're feeling a great sense of loss, but also a sense that you're not sure that there's anything you can do about this, and if there is, you're not sure if whatever actions you take would ultimately result in something positive, some kind of positive outcome. So there's a lot of insecurity surrounding this King of Pentacles, your energy, Gemini. And again, I get the sense that you are trying to figure out if there was anything you could have done maybe to prevent the situation from happening. Because I feel like this has already happened. Now, this is an interesting set of cards that came out at the end. The Six of Wands with the Death card. So again, death can indicate an ending, but it can also indicate transformation, a new start, new beginnings after endings. For me, with this Death card out here, what I'm getting more than anything is that you've realized that you were hanging on to a false sense of hope. Again, there's this feeling like you could have done something, but that you didn't, or you thought things would take care of themselves. You thought that things would end up working out in your favor, but they didn't. If anything, with the Death card out here, to me this indicates that the sense of false hope is I can't think of what I'm trying to say. You were hanging on to false hope with the Devil card out here. And now you realize it for what it was, is what I'm trying to say. Like now you know that I mean that's a bleak outlook. I'm just saying. I feel like you're disappointed in yourself because you realize now in hindsight, because that's what it's turned into right now. I just really get a strong sense that this Ten of Swords coming out here twice, that this is a definitive ending. There's been a period put at the end of the sentence. You realize that now. Maybe there was something building up to this ending, and you kept saying, oh, it'll be fine. It'll work itself out. It'll be okay. and it just didn't work out that way. And now you're kicking yourself thinking, why didn't I see this sooner? Could I have done something about it? It's possible. You may have been allowing external energies to control the situation and put your trust in those external energies, thinking that they would take care of it, that things would be okay, that things would work out. And as it turns out, it didn't work out. With the devil energy too, it's possible that you were led to believe things would be okay. That maybe you were told, don't worry about it, you don't need to get involved, it's going to be fine. So it's interesting because this is a reading for the King of Pentacles. He's the only energy I have out here. So whatever external energies may have been leading you to believe that you didn't have to worry about it, or you didn't have to put any energy into this, they were lying to you. I believe there was a certain level of control that you didn't believe. Someone was controlling your feelings, is what I get. Someone was leading you to believe something that wasn't true. And now that things have come to light, now that the rug has been pulled out from under you, it's like a giant slap in the face, and you realize it, and you're trying to figure out, reflecting on what happened, why didn't I see this sooner, that kind of energy. Could I have even done anything? If I had taken action or done something, would it have made it worse? Would it actually would have helped? I mean, could you have done anything? There's that kind of feeling too, a really significant feeling there. So we have the Three of Earth, the Three of Air, which is the Three of Swords. I have not pulled this card in a really long time. This is all about gaining knowledge, information. It's a very different card than the Three of Swords in the traditional Rider-Waite. When the Three of Swords did not come out in your reading. Three of Swords can indicate third party, breakups, grief surrounding relationships, trouble in paradise, that kind of thing, Three of Air. Let's read this and then we're going to wrap this up, Gemini. And it came out in the upright. It's long. It's like 2 pages. And I know I'm running long. My readings have been going long. I can't help it. Okay, here we go, Gemini. The Three of Air symbolizes the importance of education and study in helping us to reach our highest potential, and reminds us that education should be thought of as a lifelong process. Life itself teaches us. Every experience can offer us a lesson. The people around us and those who come into our lives can all teach us and guide us. They can give us insight into who we are, who they are, and our relationships within society, nature, and our immediate environment. So before I go on, I pulled this card, I'm looking at it thinking, well, how does this apply to this situation? First of all, if this reading's resonating for you, this card will resonate for you maybe in a different way than it does for me. I do want to indicate that despite what I feel like you're going through right now, this ending, whatever occurred for you, Gemini, obviously it's going to act as a learning experience for you and something that you'll gain something from, regardless of how harsh it was and how hard it was for you. So just keep that in mind. Education serves to help the individual develop an understanding of life and to comprehend it. It helps to maintain a sense of freedom and purpose. It helps us to determine whether a situation is right or wrong for us and provides us with other options. It also helps us to see that there can be long-term ramifications, rewards, and consequences to our actions. We learn of our history, we learn of our possible future, we learn about nature and the world, we learn about ourselves as a race, and we learn about the universe in which we dwell. The knowledge we receive via an education empowers us, and the more we know, the more we can accomplish. Education helps us to use our minds and our senses to our benefit. It protects us from being fooled, manipulated, and deceived, and it also gives us the means to follow our dreams. The more we learn, the more we can comprehend, and the easier it becomes to communicate and express ourselves. But to become both learned and educated takes time and a willingness to commit oneself to a lengthy process of study and evaluation of the information we have gathered. We must observe and listen, study, absorb, and then be tested to see if we comprehend what we have learned. And then observe more and listen more, study, absorb, and be tested once again. This process does not stop even when we leave the classroom. Life is our classroom, and it is by living life that our passions and talents and the opportunity to seek to increase our knowledge in a manner that can transform those passions and talents into genuine skill will be revealed. The Three of Air reminds us to move through life with the intention of learning from life, from our experiences, from the people around us, and from the world around us. To accomplish this, we can ask questions about everything and of everyone with whom we come in contact. We can seek out our elders and those who have different customs, because one will teach us of traditions and of a history that is not discussed in books, and the other will expose us to ideas and beliefs that are different to our own. Both in turn can provide us with the contrast and depth that will enable us to perceive the world from multiple perspectives. Listen to their stories, allow them to teach you their trade of their history and culture. Learn from them and their lives, and you might discover they have given you the means to improve your own life. When we have the desire to learn and to nurture our talents, while patience will stand us in good stead, a desire for instant gratification will likely hinder us. It takes a true willingness to commit oneself to study and learning. To learn something and learn it well requires dedication, commitment, and time. Sometimes it takes a lifetime, and sometimes the lessons offered will repeat and repeat and repeat until we can perform a task as naturally and with as little thought as breathing. It is important to remember that sometimes learning cannot be rushed and that practice will give way to ease and confidence. Repeated lessons and practice make it easier for us to understand, to comprehend. Comprehension is the ability to understand the lessons we have learned, and sometimes to do so requires both effort and willingness in the form of time and an open mind. Sometimes it requires learning certain lessons several times until we become familiar, while other times our comprehension can only be increased by exposing ourselves to new experiences, places, and people, to the strange and the unfamiliar. The more you educate yourself, the more you know and understand, the easier it becomes to step outside of yourself and see the world and your experiences for what they truly are. In doing so, it becomes easier to find your place, purpose, or direction, to fulfill your goals, and to lead a productive life. The Three of Air will appear in your cards when there is a need to expand your mind by educating yourself in order to improve and grow. So, kind of a long-winded explanation to me, kind of explaining that this situation, maybe it was a brand new situation to you, maybe it was something that you weren't prepared for. But ultimately, it's acting as an experience that will lead you to an understanding, a greater understanding. It is educating you. The situation educated you. And you might still be working on what exactly you gained out of this experience so that you can ultimately allow it to benefit you. Because right now, I definitely feel like you're still dwelling in a lot of grief and sorrow and misery over whatever this disruption was for you, whatever the downfall of this relationship was. You're probably still trying to figure out, why did I have to go through this? Maybe it is something you've experienced before. This card indicated, repeated lessons, having to do something over and over before you truly understand and can truly hone in your talents so that you can allow it to work for you. So I'm going to leave this here, Gemini. I hope that this reading was helpful. I hope that it resonated for you. If it did, please like, share, subscribe. Leave some comments if you want to. Those are always nice. I appreciate it. Thank you so much for watching, Gemini.